Welcome back to Bioshock Infinite for the Xbox 360. In the last part, we have exited the Hall of Heroes, got the shock jockey.
The gondola's coming!
Most certainly it is, Miss Elizabeth.
Yes.
He will abandon you, my sweet Elizabeth.
Not alone.
Once he has what he needs,
Well,
he will leave you
we
alone.
are, just not as alone
What
as
else
we
could
would
you
like.
expect from
You know, it has
liar,
been a long
killer of
time
women?
since the last ambush we had.
Prophet, whomever you are, I'm leaving and there's naught you can do to stop me.
Oh, sweet child. That's where you're.
There's not you can do to stop
There you go!
As if people actually talked like that back in 1912.
Well, Elizabeth would. She's very well read.
Well, yeah, but she's the extent. She's like 1% of all people. She's a bookworm.
Rockets, be careful!
Uh-oh.
How does she know what weapons they're using?
Plot game convenience. So you know what to expect. It also lets you know what that HUD marker spiral behind it.
Yes, that means that's where the rocket launchers are.
That's where the man holding the rocket launcher is. Now I'm gonna hijack the vehicle, and by hijack I'm gonna get right up and close and personal, and probably die. I can't remember if I survived this, and I did not.
Apparently you survived.
no,
Nope,
okay,
there you
I'm
go.
good.
You have been indicted.
Yeah, and from now on, Elizabeth joins you in those little revive sections, like she's just pumping you full of life juice.
Well, she is, so. But she couldn't have revived you on the damn platform.
Nah. I actually don't know what determines the respawn points. It seems to be a predetermined location.
It's probably the it's probably. No, that's not how that would have worked. You would have just smacked your face into the base.
I think you might be a little behind me on that. Give me a second.
Yeah, I'm about 2 seconds behind you. I know that.
Okay, now we should be close to sync. I really don't care for long distance sections like this. It's very easy to lose track of where everyone is. So you end up getting killed from people from like 100 feet away who just plain nuts. There you are. Fuck rocket launchers.
Elizabeth?
This is a really stressful section, though.
It's, well, I mean, all ambush sections in this game are pretty stressful. Give me the help, goddammit!
Except you were already cold.
Yeah, Elizabeth failed. Why did my shit miss?
Because he was on the rail, and you can't possess someone while they're on the rail.
I'm not... Oh, yeah, you're right. You can't possess anybody when they're on the rail. But you can possess them as soon as they land.
Yes.
Ambush sections are only manageable if you have decent cover. But if you're getting blindsided constantly, naturally you're gonna have a hard time. And
Which is why Elizabeth can actually generate cover on certain spots.
There you are! You slippery bitch.
Sorry, that's all
I'll teach you to use high-powered explosives.
On your enemies, or rather your allies. I mean, yeah, enemies. Shoot him already!
Shoot who?
No, hopefully the motorized Patriot.
Oh yeah, no, I'm using the track shot. Oh wait, no, I was using that in the last part.
Yes,
Give me the salt!
And so the motorized Patriot has been dismantled.
Vanquished by the forces of electricity.
And goodness.
Seems right up your
No.
alley.
There's nothing good about what Booker's doing right now.
What do you mean?
All done.
We're escorting some cute French girl.
For an extremely selfish purpose.
Yeah, but she doesn't know that yet.
Oh, you're right. She doesn't know that. She thinks that
When you're
I am
unconscious
an
on the
upstanding
beach,
chap who's doing
kept
this
repeating
because
a
she's
woman's
been
name.
kidnapped her whole life.
Anna.
Oh, and
I
because
don't
we
wanna
have
talk
an
about
appointment with the dentist that we're
I'm
late for.
sorry. I shouldn't have pried.
We are
Where are you
very
from,
late for that
Mr.
appointment.
New York.
Yeah.
What did you do there?
Business much like this. Something that really caters writing on a resume.
It was a fine thing you came along when you did.
How do you think I ended up here? I gambled, and now I owe money to men you don't want to be in debt to. I come here to pay it back. Me busting you out. What do you think that was? Charity?
Who sent you?
Somebody who was willing to take my marker in exchange for you.
Troy Baker is the voice of Booker DeWitt in this game. He also does the voice of Joel in The Last of Us. He provides a very solid character.
Yeah. A very gruff, well-experienced young man.
Not young. No, I would place Booker in his mid-40s.
No, but the fan fiction clearly states that he's at most 25.
This fan fiction seems quite obtuse. Also, it would be... I don't think I could stomach a fan fiction that would, you know, put Booker and Elizabeth, like, opposite each other. Oh, God.
The more you think about it, the more realistic it becomes, Cloud.
The more I think about it, the more likely it seems that somebody already has done that.
Of course they have. This is the internet. Are you
Yep.
new here?
I hear exciting music right now.
Go in after him!
Yes, Bucking Bronco and Bucking Bronco has actually still remained the most effective figures to use against these guys. And the shotgun is just plain overpowered.
Need this!
Perfect timing.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
So when is Rapunzel gonna lay down her sweet hair?
Well, Rapunzel's right there. So I'm not really sure why she would have to, because in the story, Rapunzel lowered her hair to, was it Prince Charming?
I don't think his name was actually Charming, but then again, I don't remember the tale that well, so...
Well, the premise was that Rapunzel was locked away in a tower, and her love from afar, wanted access. He couldn't get up, so she lowered her hair, which she had been growing because she had been in captivity for a very long time, and no access to hairstylists or barbers.
Wow, machine gun ammo is actually rather cheap.
All the ammo in this game is really cheap. Vending machines reduce the difficulty dramatically for any area they show up in.
I kind of wish that ammo was that
Looks
accessible
like they
in
call
Betrayal.
you the false shepherd.
And you, the lamb.
Let's not call each
You
other.
mentioned that game
Suits
before. I've
Not
never seen
not
footage
on
of it.
recording though, but
No,
They've
yeah,
got a
off
profit
recording.
on their side. Or them that hired me also wrote the signs.
Why?
Got me.
Them that hired me.
to be
Booker
fair,
is-
that is a real way to say that. It just sounds
Yeah.
weird.
It's kind of like what do you call it? It's a colloquialism that
Okay.
would be more common among like lower
That'll do.
class, less educated people.
She just gave you 71.
Yes, she gives me a lot more depending on how much I pick up in order to
alright?
prompt that.
I want to see Paris. I want to see.
That wrench over there is the same wrench that appears in the
There's
first
no one-
Wait,
Bioshock.
what is that? 40 north by 74 west. That's not Paris, that's New York.
How'd you know that?
One thing I had in that tower
You
was
know
time.
geography?
Time to study things like geography.
I owed money. And there's a fellow who... He offered to wipe away my debt in exchange for you. Come on. Everything's gonna be okay. Will you just turn around and talk to me and we can...
Oh, come on, Booker. You took one to the face. You've been shot. You've been
To be
stabbed.
fair, I actually really like that response from Elizabeth.
Oh, yeah. I'm with you 150%. Booker basically just told her that he's doing this because he's a selfish asshole.
Even though he already said that.
Not really.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, there was a lot to suggest that he was doing this for selfish reasons, but he never, because she just caught him in the lie. Because if she didn't know that they were going to New York and not Paris, then they would have arrived in New York in time for Elizabeth to then hit him in the face, but then he would already be at his destination. This is an unconscious montage.
Yes.
Oh, hello there. How you doing?
Hey, dude! Say hello to the Vox Populi people. They are not nice.
Hello, handyman.
This one's awake.
So you're this false shepherd we've been hearing so much about. Caused a mess of trouble at the raffle.
You Fitzroy?
Nothing but.
I got no quarrel with you or your Vox Populi. This is my airship you're hanging me out of, and I got perilous need of it.
Really? Because it sure look like old Comstock's airship to
Listen,
me.
I ain't looking for a fight.
There's already a fight, DeWitt. Only question is, which side you on? Comstock is
Mine.
the god of the white man, the rich man, the pitiless man. But if you believe in common folk, then join the Vox. If you believe in the righteous folk, then join
I just
the Vox.
want my ship.
And the Vox shall give her to you. But first, you must help the Vox.
I don't want to grind reputation with the Vox Populi. There aren't enough furbolgs in this area for me to actually get us a significant amount of reputation.
I wanted the ship! No! Oh, that's smarts.
Alright,
God
and
damn it.
next part.